Hi everyone, my name is Pramod. We are doing a project based on drunken drive detection test using IOT. So I want to introduce my team members. He is Harshvardhan, Teja Verma, Dheeraj Kumar, Bhargav Desai. So let me introduce our project in a brief. This project came into existence due to inseparable habit of drinking alcohol and then driving vehicle, which is a serious offence in the eyes of law. So there are major components and the sensors to do this project. So my team members will introduce the rest of the sensors and components. So let's start.
The actual block diagram of this project can be shown here. The main components of this project are buzzer, relay, and the main sensors are MQ3 alcohol detection sensor, IR sensor. In the other parts are main components of this project are buzzer, relay, and the main sensors are IR sensor and MQ3 alcohol detection sensor. MQ3 alcohol detection sensor works from alcohol gases like CO, benzene, or detects in the air, and the air sensor detects the object. Apart from the sensors, the main components are buzzer and relay. Buzzer, to alarm the status of the presence of alcohol, is done through buzzer. And the relay. A relay is an electromechanical switch which is used to control high power device using low power input. So using relay we can control high power appliances, light, bulbs, and using microcontrollers like ARDUINO and ESP.
So far, we have seen the various components that are involved in this project called drunken drive by using IoT. Now, let us see the working of this project. So as we can see, the various components that are involved in this project. Here, there exists Arduino Uno, and this is the LCD display where we can see the current. So this is the main functioning of this LCD, and as we can see that this is the relay. It is an electromechanical switch which is used to control the high power device using the low power input, and there we can see the motor, which in this project we are using it as a engine of the vehicle, and we can see the ignition of this motor. When we on the switch, here we can see that the motor turns on, and this is the way where the motor turns off. And here we can see that this is the MQ3 module. This sensor is based on MOS and used for alcohol sensing, and has low sensitivity for the gases like carbon oxide and the benzenes. And when the alcohol detects the attractiveness of the alcohol gas in the air and an analog voltage in an output reading, the sensor can activate at the temperature ranges from -10 degrees to 50 degrees. And here we can see that this is the IR sensor. It can be used as a switch in the helmet. It detects that whether a helmet is present or not. And finally, this is the buzzer. It turns off and turns on when the alcohol is present or not. So now let us see the functioning of this project. So we can take a small amount of sanitizer in our hands. We are using it as it contains the alcohol percentage. Now when we place our hands, now we can see that on the LCD display we can see that the alcohol is on and the helmet is weared. Now we can clearly see that there is no alcohol, and the helmet is weighed by the person driving the vehicle. And when where we can see that due to the absence of the alcohol, we can see that the motor ignites. The motor here ignites. So if the alcohol sensor detects the alcohol, then the motor automatically ignition will be off. So we can search. So as we can see that the motor turned off automatically, and here the alcohol has detected. So this is the working of this project.
So finally the results are, the alcohol sensor first senses the presence of alcohol content present closely in the atmosphere, and then it will go to the Arduino board where it's compared with present. So until now my friends explained you regarding this drunken drive project. So I want to explain the conclusion and the future scope. Alcohol detection system should be placed in vehicles such as cars, public buses, etc. Crossing the minimum range of alcohol percentage are not allowed to travel. Alcohol might be small thing, but it consequences has adverse effects. So every toll plaza must be installed with the alcohol detection system.